Welcome back to the Kempire Daily YouTube channel, where you get daily and consistent hot topics in music, entertainment, reality TV, and reality TV recaps. As always, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out when we go live, when we have breaking news, or when we upload. I wanted to do a quick weekly recap on 90 Day Fiancé Happily Ever After. This season so far for me, I'm just going to get right into it, is struggling. I've said it multiple times. I feel like Angela Deem is the one carrying the show, and she did it again this last episode. But we'll get into Angela's storyline. I just want to quickly go over the couples I feel I need to get off the show. It was a bad idea, TLC, Discovery, 90 Day Fiancé producers bringing back 3 couples from the last boring season of 90 Day Fiancé. Not interested in Brandon and Julia's green card storyline this last episode. Just not interested. There's nothing there. Why would you guys bring these people back? They're not even interesting people. And like, no offense, I don't think I'll be that interesting on reality TV either. But this couple, bringing them back for another season for what? Because you think her wanting to move off the farm would be interesting? No, you would have been better off bringing back Stephanie and her FaceTime boo, Ryan. Yara and Jovi we get to see in this episode. Okay, they were a little heartwarming to see them with the new baby. Jovi going to go shopping and picking up all the wrong things. You know, no fruits, no vegetables, lemonade. He thought, it has lemons. That's it. Okay, that's just pre-produced, being corny, that Jovi doesn't know what he's doing. But there was a real moment with Yara crying about him leaving for 2 months, which I do believe that she's really bothered by that. And now she's going to be, during a pandemic, alone with this new baby. She's a first-time mom. Yes, she's going to get support from his mother, who we saw in this last episode be a typical mother, just sort of like, you bringing your baby out. The baby's only 4 days old. Also, it's a pandemic. I literally saw a baby on TikTok have COVID. So that's not the thing you want to do. When there's a pandemic, bring your baby out, 4 days old, just doesn't make much sense to me. But who knows? It could, again, be another pre-produced storyline to cause some sort of conflict. It is what it is. Still not interested in Yara and Joey's storyline. Honestly, I'm not. Tiffany and Ronald. Ronald, as you may recall, is her husband that lives in South Africa, who had a gambling issue. They're still going through the process of trying to get him here in the States, but she's ready to divorce him. She met with a divorce attorney, which I don't think, like, Tiffany, if you're not really seriously considering divorcing this man and just doing this for television, I think that is pretty effed up. But maybe it is true. Based on what she's saying, Ronald isn't stepping up. He's not even sending money for his daughter. And I understand, he lives in South Africa. She lives in the States. The money situation is very different there. But she called him out and said, well, you found $3,000 American to fix your bike, but you can't buy us tickets to come see you. She canceled the tickets that she wanted to use to fly to South Africa. She canceled it and said, well, if you want us to come, you can pay for it. I don't blame her for doing that, because effort is a big thing. It's not the amount of money, it's the effort of doing that. And it seems as if he's not. And he blows up on this video chat. And I'm looking at him like, something does seem off. If anything, if Tiffany's kids are a representation of how she's raised them, her kids are some of the sweetest that we've seen on reality TV. I'm Team Tiffany on this one. She's right. He needs to show some sort of effort. He doesn't have to give her millions of dollars, but show some sort of effort in this relationship that you want them to visit, that you want them to come. And he's not doing that. Another couple that I'm not interested, when they first came on our screens, it was an interesting story. It seemed real, it seemed natural, but now it seems as if this family, Andre and Libby, are forcing this storyline because they want to be on television. I know Andre and Libby, I believe they have an OnlyFans, and they're trying to make money because Andre doesn't want to really work. Now he's a real estate agent and he wants to start his own business. Okay, every storyline with this family, it seems very forced. Even this past episode of Andre meeting with Libby's brother, that conversation, it seemed like they wanted to laugh. Every time, these are terrible actors, and they want to laugh because they know what they're saying is total BS. Not here for it. Not here for it. I thought I might be interested in the storyline because it seemed more realistic in the past. No matter if it wasn't as realistic in the past, it just seems so forced. It just seems so forced, and I'm not interested. Let's talk about Kehlani and Asuelo. This past episode wasn't as interesting, but I do look forward to Asuelo's mother and sister coming because I feel like that's when things will turn up. Kehlani's sister comes to live with them for a little bit during the pandemic. Her questioning them moving out and getting their own place. I can't honestly believe that they could afford to go buy their own place. Never mind rent their own place, but they feel like this is the best idea, and she questions it. Again, it feels a little pre-produced. I'm not that interested. I still don't understand how Kehlani even looks at Asuelo as you're hot, you're my husband, and he acts like her son. Just saying, it's a weird situation. Every time I see them, I'm just like, okay. She's got cute kids though. We didn't get to see any Mike and Natalie this week, which I'm okay with. I'm okay with it. I'm not that invested in their storyline, but I'm probably more invested in their storyline than I am in any of the other couple storylines besides, of course, my girl Angela. Speaking of Angela, Angela is going in for surgery this week, and Michael is not happy about her getting a breast reduction. Again, a very forced storyline, but Angela is just so funny and magnetic on TV that you just laugh at her. Her calling her psychic to make her feel better and give her a reading is funny to me. It's just like, okay, your psychic's going to help you relax before you have this major surgery. Okay, look, I love a good psychic. But Angela's just funny. She's good for TV. Her friend, her sissy, I always look at that friendship as, is this really your friend or just someone that's willing to go on TV for you and act like your friend? I'm not sure about that. And as I said before, the whole Michael being upset that she's going to have the breast reduction and then playing that up, I'm like, all right, this is definitely pre-produced. Michael talking about it with his family friend, or I can't remember who that guy was in Nigeria, was just sort of like, all right. I thought they were going to talk about toting a baby because that seems like a more realistic conversation as opposed to, oh, Nigerian men love big-breasted women. Okay, I'm sure that's true, but I'm sure you're not going to like those breasts once she loses all that weight and it's just hanging. Can we talk? Look, can we talk? But Angela's saving the season for me because she's just so crazy and just so ignorant in certain things and funny at the same time. I'm enjoying the season so far with Angela, but everyone else, I don't know. How are you guys feeling about the latest season of 90 Day Fiancé Happily Ever After? As always, let me know in the comments your thoughts. Who's your favorite couple? Who's carrying the season for you? You already know who's carrying the season for me. As always, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out when we go live, when we upload, or when there's breaking news.